12 human beings have walked on the surface of the moon, yet no one has ever managed to reside 2,000 meters beneath the ocean for even a single day. Why? Because in deep space, the external pressure you face is zero. But in the abyss, you are crushed under a hydrostatic force equal to 90 adult elephants standing directly on your chest. Yet, while Western analysts labeled such an engineering feat nearly impossible, news broke that shock defense experts and marine engineers alike, China is constructing a permanent space station on the seafloor 2,000 meters down, designed to host 6 crew members for 30 consecutive days. Why build a human habitat inside a lethal death trap that can crush an armored submarine like a soda can? Because buried inside this lightless world lie 3 strategic assets: energy reserves to power humanity for a millennium, critical minerals for electric vehicles and microchips, and the subsea infrastructure holding 90% of global internet traffic. This quiet undersea race is about to alter the future of our civilization. To understand how insane this project is, we have to follow the descent into the deep. The top 200 meters is the Photic zone, warm sunlight, vibrant coral reefs, and glittering sea life. But cross this line and sunlight vanishes rapidly. At 1,000 meters down, complete darkness sets in. The water pressure is 10 times that of the surface. Creatures here look like alien organisms, giant silver oarfish slithering like serpents, and sea angels drifting in the dark with translucent wings. In absolute darkness, survival relies entirely on bioluminescence. It's like living in a city with a total power blackout, where every house survives on candles attached to their own bodies, passing 4,000 meters into the abyssal zone. Temperatures drop near freezing. Organic debris, dead plankton, and algae drift down like endless underwater blizzards, a phenomenon known as marine snow. Even more dramatic is a whale fall. When a 50-ton whale dies and sinks to the seabed, its carcass creates a thriving ecosystem in the desert abyss, feeding hagfish, deep-sea crabs, and bacteria for decades. It's equivalent to an entire supply truck dropping into your neighborhood, sustaining everyone for a generation. Beyond 6,000 meters lies the Hadal zone. Only a handful of submersibles on Earth can reach these depths. Finally, we touch bottom at 11,000 meters. Challenger deep at the base of the Mariana Trench. Here, the pressure is 1,100 times greater than at sea level. Yet, even under pressure capable of flattening reinforced steel, single-celled organisms like xenophyophores continue to thrive. So why risk everything to colonize this hostile realm? Because the seafloor hides 3 game-changing strategic assets: methane hydrates, flammable ice. Methane gas trapped inside water crystals under extreme pressure and cold. It looks like ice but ignites instantly. 1 cubic meter releases 164 cubic meters of natural gas. Global seabed reserves could power humanity for over 1,000 years. Polymetallic nodules, black potato-sized rocks scattered across the abyssal plains. They contain high concentrations of cobalt, nickel, copper, and manganese. The core raw materials required for EV batteries. Next, gen microchips and renewable grids. Subsea Fiber-Optic Cables. Every single frame of this video is traveling through fiber. Optic cables thinner than a human hair laid across the ocean floor. Over 90% of all transcontinental internet data relies on these fragile arteries. To secure dominance over this frontier, an unprecedented wave of technological breakthroughs is underway. An autonomous deep-sea robot was unveiled, capable of diving over 1,000 meters down without human intervention to inspect and repair subsea internet cables, safeguarding global digital communications. This is just the beginning. From the Fendusia manned submersible reaching 11,000 meters in 2020, to shoebox-sized untethered drones diving to the deepest points and returning safely. Deep-sea exploration is shifting from high-risk stunts into routine infrastructure maintenance. It's like moving from spending millions to organize a massive Everest expedition to driving a supply van straight to the summit. And that 2,000-meter deep underwater station, housing 6 crew members for 30 days, is the final piece of the puzzle. Humanity is no longer just visiting the abyss, we are moving in. As director James Cameron remarked after his solo dive into the Mariana Trench, we know more about the surface of the moon than we do about our own oceans. The deep sea remains Earth's final unconquered frontier. It belongs to no single nation. It belongs to time, to the planet, and to those daring enough to explore it. This time, humanity isn't just staring up at the stars. We are marching downward into the lightless deep. Down there lies unmeasured wealth, answers to our future, and the next defining question for our species.